as usual. Okay, so we're recording. Hey, everybody, it is, oops, April Fool's Day, April 1st. Woo! Where
My
did
birthday
March
month.
go? It just went. And anyway, just go around real quick, girls, and say hi, how long you've been with Pampered Chef, or something you'd like to, you know, celebrate.
I'll
Go,
go.
Debbie.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
I'm Debbie Kinner, and I've been with Pampered Chef for 15 years.
Yay.
It's been kind of my side hobby, fun. I love it. Don't want to ever stop. I just got a recruit yesterday.
Yay. And I haven't even gotten that posted yet. Yay.
Yeah, that was
Penny.
exciting. She used to live in Anderson and would have shows for me, and just moved to Missouri. She is a manager of an inn in Jamesport, Missouri. It's kind of northeast of Kansas City. And out of the blue, well, she has ordered a few times, but out of the blue, she called me the other day, left a message and said, "Hey, call me. I need to ask you a question." And when I called her, I thought it was about a product. And she used to be a consultant a long time ago. I don't even know how many years ago. And she said, "I think I want to take advantage of the $39 kit." And we had one day to do it. So I was bugging Rhonda all day long about it. So thankfully, Rhonda was very helpful, because I have not recruited for a long time, and I didn't have all the questions answered. So anyway,
Really was, thank goodness Rhonda was up. Okay.
well, I sang your praises to Penny, my new recruit,
Oh,
and
no,
I
thank
said,
you.
she knows everything about everything, and if you have any questions, you just text her and she gets right back with you. And so Penny was excited about that.
Poor Dottie's trying to avoid the sun there.
Yeah, I saw that. She's bright and shining up there.
Okay, go, whomever.
I'll go. I'm Teresa. I think this is, I'm just going in my 6th month.
Yep.
So I'm still pretty new. I ain't signed anybody up. I'm just struggling to get, hostesses right now.
We'll talk a
No,
little bit about that. We'll hopefully give you some ideas.
yeah, I'm, right now, I just want to have, have the parties, make a little extra money. Now that, I don't have my husband's income, it'd be great that I could pick up,
More.
Pick up some more, that I could stay home and work from home and babysit grandbabies.
Good. Thank you.
So, yes. Next.
Go, Dottie.
Okay. I'm Dot Tissue. I live in Michigan. I am a 30-year Army veteran. I retired in 2015.
Yeah.
I have a traumatic brain injury, so that means I have a hard time speaking and putting words together, but I've gotten my driver's license back.
Oh,
I can, word finding is difficult, but I can't remember because my short-term memory is gone. I signed up probably months ago, several.
Yeah, I'll say maybe a year ago, because it was when
Was it?
I could look, but it was when Stephanie promoted. Isn't that when you signed up too?
I think so.
It was. Yeah, so it was about a year ago.
Yeah, short-term memory gone. I couldn't tell you what I did this morning, but I can tell you I'm doing my first online virtual party, and it's going well. I'm on day 5, and that post my party has helped me with my organizational skills so much.
Good.
I used to be in charge of hundreds and hundreds of soldiers, and now due to this, it's hard for me to be in charge of myself. But I love Pampered Chef, and
you'll make it work.
And you're rocking it. She's doing awesome.
I been going live every night in this party online. And, I messed up a couple things, but meh, meh. If I told you one of the things, okay, I'll tell you real quick and then I'll stop talking. But so the cooking blender, I probably should not have gone live for this, but I followed Angela's idea with the Parmesan
Oh, yeah.
cheese. Perfect. It was live. It was great. It was my birthday yesterday, so our children and grandchildren were here. And afterwards, I said, "Look, I read this is like so easy to clean. Let's do this," to one of my daughters, well, my one daughter. And so I put it up to the water. I said 1 to 2 drops of Dawn. So I went squeeze, squeeze. Well, that's more than 1 or 2 drops. So
You had a volcano.
I did, and it was so funny.
Here's what not
Dottie,
to do.
Your
you're not
grandkids
the
probably
only
loved
one.
it.
So yeah, that was fun.
No video of that. That would have been
I once did that when I was cleaning it, and I cleaned it and I walked out of the kitchen, and my son, if you know my son's hilarious, but he's the quiet one in the house, and all of a sudden he starts yelling, "Mom, Mom, what the heck's going on?" And there was foam coming out the top, down the cabinet, it was
Yeah, it was a trip. So anyhow, we have 5 kids. 4 sons, 1 daughter. The 4 sons are serving or have served also in the Army. They all followed me because my husband retired from the Navy. I went Army, all the boys went Army. So I have 1 son that's been deployed for 13 months. He
Wow.
was supposed to be home last month, but for whatever circumstances, he made it back to the States 2 weeks ago. So he's in Texas.
Good.
And he got back and he has COVID. So
Oh,
now he's in isolation. But hopefully he will be home soon.
Good. Oh,
So
that's great.
that's-
Well, thank everybody for their service. That's awesome.
yeah,
That's
you
yeah.
awesome.
got
Yay.
some military
And
peeps
I
on
think
here.
you're doing so
Yeah.
amazing with a TBI. That's amazing.
Thank
Yep.
you.
I've had
It-
students with TBI, and it's to cope is hard.
It
And
is.
Go lay down.
You're
And
doing great.
learning to talk and everything, but I'm there. I mean, I'm where I'm going to be for the rest of my life.
I never would have guessed.
No.
Had
know,
we-
I
had
wouldn't have
we
either,
just
Dottie.
met, I never would have guessed.
Oh,
Nancy Forbes, if you're
Go
listening to this later, Nancy Forbes and Dottie should get together.
I was thinking that too. I know.
Go ahead, Angela.
Oh, I'm Angela. I have been with Pampered Chef. I just looked. It's 10 years this year.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I can't believe that. So yeah, that's how long I've been. I love it. Still love it. Still love everything about it. We're heading on our second free trip this year. I was very much a hobbyist consultant for many years. So, one
That's me.
catalog show a month, but I loved it. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Sometimes I have blonde hair, sometimes I have brown hair. You never know.
I'm waiting for you to do like red, white, and blue for Memorial Day.
Oh, maybe I should. Don't tempt me.
Well, here we go. Let's see. We can okay. We'll send Kayla to do that. That's my youngest daughter. Well, who's 32? Yes, 32.
You know,
33.
Don't talk to me about being old. My oldest child turns 41 on Easter Sunday. I was only 3 when he was born,
Yeah,
but yeah,
Debbie, we're neck and neck on the age.
yes,
so.
we are, Rhonda.
Anyway, well, I'm Rhonda. I'm heading on 29 real quick. Years old. Yeah.
29 times what?
59 plus.
Multiple. All right. Anyway,
My
okay,
father-in-law used to say he was plenty 9.
plenty. There you go. Yeah, several of those. All right. Well, let's start out with a little bit of recognition. Angela, do you have any recognition out?
I did. I posted on my team page today. Dottie was actually our third seller this
Woo!
month. So yeah. Let me pull it up real quick. Posted it in Facebook, but I can't keep Facebook open all the time because it kills my Wi-Fi, I guess. All right, so here we go. Team meeting. Okay. So we had, I'll just do top 5 here. We had Pam at $1,000,
Yay.
Brandy at 550 or 542, Angel at 436, Savannah at 301, and Dottie at 252. Woo! We had an excellent month. I will say that. This was our best month in like probably 6. So we were rocking it this month.
Very good. Okay, and I know that I'll read I've got an overall thing I'll read, but okay, so Teresa was our number 1 at 1244, Debbie at
Woo!
1054, and Rebecca Carl was at 1041. I had to go back and check. So and Deb Corba was 1,054. Sorry. So we're right. They had several in that 1,000. There was 4 of them with the 1,000. And Amanda Morrow was active. Amy Lund active. Michael Kitts, Robin DeLuca, and Michelle Thomas were all active. Then the number 1 overall seller, it will be a really big shock. Sherry Huey, woo, over $8,644.
Wow.
I mean, she rocks work, but she works it. She makes her host calls. She does the tracking. She interacts. She's got it down really to a fine science. And if you didn't watch last month's recording, you need to go back and listen to her because she rocked it out last month. Angela did 4,887. Woo!
Wow.
Lisa Merchant, one of Sherry's, did 1,667. Holly Zartman did 1,590. And you got Pam. So those were the top ones in Sherry's group because I know she's out of town on vacation or doing something. So anyway, did you all check out the stir today or check out from the email from Pampered Chef today?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I will
Well,
say,
don't be
run,
fooled like Rhonda.
It is. They've got some really great things going on. Angela, share a couple of things and I'll pull a couple of things up here.
Well, I would watch the video that totally fooled Rhonda. She's
Yep.
like, why are there kids on the video? But there are kids on the video for a reason. It's a 2 or 3 minute video.
April
By-
Fool's Day, remember.
It's April Fool's Day. So get on there and watch that. It's not kids talking. And then do you want me to share about shared rewards now?
Yeah,
Well,
go
no,
ahead.
'cause- well, okay. So it leads into the sale that's going on this month too. So did you know we've got a sale going on for the blender and the quick cooker and taste buds? It's 20% off all 3 of those items. If you do a shared rewards party this month, you get the 20% off plus then so that'll total up. So when you enter the item, it'll show it at 20% off, and then you get a further percentage off of whatever the shared rewards is. So
Awesome.
if you've got somebody who maybe wants a big ticket item, I would start a shared rewards party. I'm doing one this month because it's spring break where I live, and I live in a highly mobile community. So literally everybody's gone. Even though it's Easter, they flee town. And so I decided to do a shared rewards party in my VIP group. And I've just been like gearing that up. But the other thing is with shared rewards is past host discounts still counts. So they could technically get 20% off, then 10% off that, then their shared rewards discount. So it's a
Wow.
3-level layer this month if you do a shared rewards.
That is
Yeah, and I was in the pilot for that. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to post in my team page or Rhonda's team page and tag me and I'll answer any questions I can. Shared rewards do close automatically after 8 days. And there are some pretty strict guidelines. So you're not supposed to post publicly. You're not supposed to post on your public wall about them. You can post in private groups. You can be the hostess or you can have a hostess. So either one is
But
fine
you can
too.
post that we have a new way of hosting or shopping. You just can't say, oh, I've got a show going on and we've got now 15% extra off. Anybody want to order? That's not what they want.
Right. So you
You're
can't post on your wall,
selling to the store.
25% off the entire catalog.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that.
So,
But it's a great party this month. So I would really encourage that.
and they do have some really for working on virtual parties. They really do have some great graphics in there for that. You know,
Did
for
everybody see the graphics,
talk about
Rhonda?
it. Huh?
Did you also
Marketing.
see those new marketing imagery? They've posted all the pantry items with a unique use for it.
Oh,
That
that's
was new this
cool.
month too. Yeah, that's really
They had
cool.
a great one for the holidays, so they've updated this now for the spring season. So good. What else, Angela? Anything on shared rewards?
I mean, I would just say do it. Do one yourself this month or get a hostess to do it. They're fabulous.
I think they've on in the store, whatever you want to call it. They have a gal talking about how she does the shared rewards a little bit. It's only about a 5-minute video. And I think it's promoing and going ahead and promoting in the shows you've got going on. And encouraging your host, because this is for, and just this gal said, for people that are in the high rent district, they don't want to go do a show, maybe. All right. But she said for people like that, first one of the things she said was pastors' wives, people that want to share and help others would be key in on to look for shared rewards people, which I thought was a great idea. So anyway, check the shared rewards out, because there's I think it's a great way to expand your business, and here again, meet other people that you don't even know
Right?
with that.
And I will
Awesome.
say shared rewards tend to bring in a different clientele. I don't know why, but they are people who typically don't host, have never hosted, and people who look for a bargain or a sale. So I have people that only buy when there's a shared rewards party. I don't know, but they do.
Can you explain a little bit about like, when somebody hosts those, I know they don't get the host rewards or.
Correct. Do they get the 60% off item? They don't even get that, do they?
I don't think so. No.
I don't think they do. Sorry, I do a lot of fundraisers too, and the host does get the 60% off our fundraisers. So the host literally is sharing her rewards. So she gets the same percentage off as all her guests do. So that's one of the keys to a shared rewards is have your host enter her order immediately, so that immediately gets the percentage to like 10 or 15% off. Just with her order going in. So I've got one starting on Monday. Now remember, they can only order for 8 days. They cannot pre-order, and it closes automatically in 8 days. So I have 3 people who are wanting to buy on the shared rewards, and I'm going to message them all and say, here's the link, get your order in on the first day. And when you do, I'm going to add a special gift for you, so that way we automatically I'm hoping we hit 10 or 15% off immediately.
And then,
Okay.
then you can get them. I think there would be where you start then letting them invite their friends. Here's the link.
Yep.
Get
That's-
them
yep.
going with that.
Yep.
Okay.
When do you hit 10%?
It's I don't have the shared
I've got it.
benefit.
I've got it
thing
I
right
can
here.
look it up.
It's
I
on.
just
Yeah,
thought
I
maybe
put,
you knew.
No, it's on the banner, my VIP group, just a second. It is, so 10% is on $400.
Let's,
Oh,
So at $100, it's 2.5, 200 is 5%, 300 is 7.5. So basically for every $100, it goes up 2.5%.
and $1,000 then is the 25%.
Mhm.
I think the big thing too that they talked about is don't
You can't
say,
promise.
"You're gonna get 25%. You need to say, hey, we'll work, up to 25%.
Okay.
You don't want people to think that, yeah, we'll all get it, and then you only get $500 in sales.
Okay.
Yep.
I've done one. I can't remember what my sales was on it.
Oh.
I think we got up to the 7.5 or something.
Okay.
So I will say my experience is they either hit the 1,000 or I get like they bomb. They don't do anything. And I did one over Super Bowl Sunday, and I think it got $300 or $400 in sales. But typically if I promo them right and I'm on it, we get $1,000 plus.
Awesome.
There you go.
Yep.
Okay.
Very good. Well, and there's great training on Dash with it.
Right.
And then
Yep.
it seems like they've been going back through the SUR, they had several little odds and ends of things to train too. And I'll tell you, you really need to touch base with the STIR each week, because they have in there also marketing things for each month, each week of the month, so that you can get ideas and tips there as well. Okay. There's several new, let me see if I can pull up. Okay, so there's a new What's Your Cooking personality quiz out there, and they have graphics to go with it. Let me see if I can. Can y'all see it?
Yep.
Yep.
What's your personality? So you can go in there. So you go to your personal website, all right? And scroll down, and there's the quiz. So what you want to do is copy that link that takes you to, and tap on the quiz, then takes you to that link for your quiz. So you want to use your own.
And then there are
Can
more
we-
graphics and marketing imagery.
can we post that link on Facebook?
Yes,
I
but
don't
you
know what
want to post your personal website link.
link.
Right.
So it sends them to your website. Yep.
Right, okay.
But yes, you can.
So my link, and then tell them that the quiz is on there.
Correct.
Okay,
Okay.
If
let
you
me-
go to your personal website, go to home or the main page, go to inspiration, you'll find the link down there as well.
okay.
So can y'all see the other, I've got, I think, screen share. Mealtime again, there's one. There's several little graphics. I didn't grab them all. And I took the quiz just to see what it was like. It was kind of fun. I'm not too sure how true it is, but anyway. Well, and I think it would be something fun.
Yeah,
And something interactive potentially, get people thinking. There is also new marketing imagery for the Fresh Start of Fresh Start, isn't it? Yes. And then the Bevs and Brunch has new graphics as well, and some new recipes. The new grill, whatever it's called. Can you tell that I'm great with that? Hang on.
Lux Grill and
Grill
Grill.
set.
Grandma's in a meeting. Night. Love you.
I love it.
I
Bye.
know, people's been buzzing me.
Bye.
that
She's
food
in
and-
bed. Call Aunt KK. Kayla's already in bed. He calls it, sorry. My grandson that's 4 with the energy of 44 people. Anyway,
I've got a couple of those.
Right?
if we could bottle it and sell it, we'd all be millionaires.
I would love him to
Right.
share just a little bit with me.
Yeah, me too. That's what I keep saying. So anyway, okay, so marketing imagery, they have the brunch. There's some new recipes with it. They've updated lots of things in marketing imagery, as Angela had said earlier, with the seasonings. And they've really done, I think, a great job. I'm just amazed at what new comes out that's available for us to use for our virtual parties or regular parties. And they've given enough things that if you're wanting more bookings, you're wanting more interaction, if you're not getting with your social posts. And I think that the Facebook right now obviously is what we've got in basic. And I know Angela's already done 2 live shows. But they've got things that can bring in people at least to your personal page so that you can interact with them. I think the more interaction, the more fun little things that you can do
Mhm.
on your VIP page or your personal page will really, I mean, it brings in and will help you out in the long run. Okay, I'm looking for a graphic here. I gotta find it. Sorry.
While Rhonda is looking for a graphic, I will just say this. If you guys are thinking about doing live shows again, I'm immune, and then I'm going straight from immunity to vaccine. So I felt comfortable going back. We don't have to discuss whether you think COVID's real or whether you need a vaccine. That's just my personal comfort
I'm
level.
fully
Okay.
vaccinated.
That's my, okay. I will be in 2 weeks. So, but couple things, people are craving the face-to-face. I did not seek those live shows. They both contacted me. Everyone who turned up to both shows fell under one of 3 categories. They didn't care. They don't care whether they're vaccinated. They don't care whether they get COVID. They don't care. Or they've had COVID and are immune, or they're fully vaccinated. Everybody at the shows fell into one of those 3 categories, which I just found interesting. Again, it is what it is. It was also very difficult. I did not do paper orders. I might change that next time, because there were a couple people that wanted to do paper orders or asked for it or expected it to be there. So that was just interesting. They didn't mind paper orders and wanted to go back to that. So just a couple things to.
Hey, Angela,
yeah.
I also don't want to talk about it. Big deal, but I'm fully vaccinated. But my son researches COVID and the vaccines, and they have no proof yet that people are immune. They've had multiple people get it twice.
Correct.
He works
correct.
for Community Hospital, Indiana, all of the state of Indiana. And he does research for them. And he is trying to tell people not to spread the word that anyone can be immune.
Well, I'm in my 90 days. I'm within 90 days
Okay.
having had it.
Oh, so you are within the 90 days you are.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
But you can get it more than once.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, absolutely. And I know people that have, but no, I'm within my 90 days.
I
okay.
think it's going to boil down to live shows. It's up to you if you want to go do them.
Yep.
Also that you just want to be careful. I would say make sure you've got hand sanitizer with you. So that you can kind of squirt people as they come in. Some people will not care. Some people will be really, weird about it. So
Yeah.
you've got to kind of work with that, and you've got to do what you want to do with that.
And maybe do the serving, if one person serve the food. Not everybody touch the serving
everything. Yeah.
utensil. Yeah.
So I think there's a lot. There's a lot of different things. So you've got just to be careful. And if they say you got to wear masks out with more than people, then wear masks. That's all Pampered Chef is asking, that we abide by our state, whatever mandates.
And that's what I found interesting.
It's okay, Dottie, with the dog.
I've got 3. That's what I found interesting. Only a couple people wore masks. Everybody came very polite with them, but then they would be like, oh, I've had it, or, oh, I've had the shot or, oh, you know, so it was just interesting. I'm not, whatever. It was just very interesting going back to live
Yeah.
shows.
I've not had one. I've
So,
been doing
and it's gonna take a while, I'm not planning on doing one for a while, so. But it's like, even after heading on 29 years, it's gonna be starting all over again, literally all over again.
I've got one in April, but it's at my school. I go
Oh.
to school all the time anyway, so it's
Yeah.
one of the teachers at my school, and I'll make something simple. I haven't decided what food yet, but
So, well, and
What
there's
kind of-
another thing, I think that we've got a wide variety with the new griddle, grill, whatever. I think that's gonna open several things up if you want to take it.
I kept
Yeah.
it super simple. I did a soup in the blender that was going before people arrived, chopped it up as people were arriving. And then I did fancy grilled cheese, sourdough bread.
with the
With-
griddle,
Mhm, mhm.
the DGG.
Yeah, I did sourdough bread with, what was it? Swiss and provolone cheese. So super, I mean, I basically did not demo. Super simple.
That's a great idea. Soup and grilled cheese. That's a great
Soup and
idea.
grilled cheese. Yep.
Keep it, I mean, I think keep it simple, and I think the grilled griddle, like the tortilla where you're slicing it in, and I did a quick little demo around and doing the 3 thing
That's another
around.
one.
You could get 2 or 3 of those on there and slice it and do whatever thing you want to do with it. I think would be a good thing to use in it. So kind of up to whatever you want, if you want to take it or not. I'm still old school. I will probably still take my stainless steel nonstick skillet and maybe do one other thing, that's just me, what I feel comfortable doing. So share, whether you're on your Facebook page, share with different things. I've got one thing we created and I talked about with Sherry and Angela. Mother's Day's coming up. So I created, and I will post this to the page, you guys grab it, a Mother's Day giveaway with a twist. Nominate a mother, a friend, a coworker, a teacher, a nurse who deserves a special gift for Pampered Chef. Comment with her name below. She does not have to be on Facebook to win. One name will be drawn randomly in April. So I'm offering, if you guys want to put this out on your page, I will provide a gift for each one of you for us to send to somebody. So let it go. I would keep popping it back up. Take your notebook, whatever you want to do, and write down the people's names so you know who if you can't get
Who you
back to,
nominated.
you'll be able to get back to it. Whose name whoever nominated, so you can get back and do that. And I'm not gonna do huge gifts, obviously, but like Season's Best Cookbook and maybe an Enrichable. Something easy to mail, maybe one of the new mesh sacks and something else. But if I can do multiple things, and I think it's just something nice. It's not, we're not asking for anything, but you are making then connections that may lead somewhere down the road, or you can go back and say, oh my gosh, whatever. But
How many people can we nominate?
huh?
How many people can we nominate?
I
Do you
okay,
have a
so what you're
number?
gonna do is you're gonna put this out on your Facebook and ask people to nominate.
Oh, gotcha.
So you guys are getting the names. So you're gonna get and draw people in on your Facebook stuff, okay? And then
Okay.
you will, at the end of April, and you probably want to put this out, like maybe once a week, a different time, once a week. And here again, it is to help. I think it's nice. We need something nice going on. It's not going to cost a lot of money, but it's nice. And I think that it might help you then be able to touch base with other people at some point in time, maybe to host a show or ask for a fundraiser, or who do they know? And then we'll send them a gift. We'll need their name and address, and I will mail them. So whoever does it, does it. And we'll draw a name for each person.
Do we need to post this on our business page, VIP page, personal page,
Yeah.
all three?
All the
of
above.
Okay.
Yeah, no, there's no limit. Whoever participates, and I'll come up with a gift to send somebody at the end of the month. Y'all, as I said, but you are responsible for keeping track.
Okay.
I'm laughing because I don't know if you know, Rhonda, about maybe Angela, you saw too, my post about helping the hostess that was really sick.
Right.
Well, let me just tell you the story really, really quick. Back in January, she contacted me. I don't know her, didn't know her. She got my name from somebody, said she wanted the bundt pan, the turquoise bundt pan. And she said, but I have a couple friends who will probably order. So I think I'll just do a show. So I scheduled her show for, it was either the end of February, early March, I can't remember. And in February, she called me and she said, I think I need to postpone my show. I'm really sick, been in the hospital. And I said, oh, no problem. We'll just put it in middle of March. Later, had to postpone it again to the end of March. And I thought, I wonder if there's a way I could help her. She had pneumonia. Come to find out, from January 26th to March 30th, she was in the hospital 6 times.
Oh, wow.
Very sick. Yeah. And all she wanted was the bundt pan. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to help her, see what I can do. Posted on Facebook. Hey, anybody got a hankering for a Pampered Chef product? Message me. I'll pay your shipping and I'll buy you a Season's Best cookbook. Little did I know how much money I was going to spend. Thank goodness for checks from the government. 24 people, $240 out of Debbie's pocket. 24 people. It was unbelievable. When I called her and told her what was going on, she said, oh, these people, they don't even know me. I said, well, neither do I. And she said, why are they doing this? And I said, because they're Christian, loving, kind people. And
Praise the
I
Lord.
think COVID has brought that out in a lot of ways. And she just sobbed on the phone and she praised me. And I said, this is not me. I just gave the idea to people. Can you help? Would you like to help? And it was unbelievable.
Awesome.
Two things though, Debbie. You're the second person today to remind me, rarely give away free shipping, if ever.
Never again. I was honestly,
So
Angela,
that's the second time today I've heard that.
I was thinking, 3 or 4 people. I really thought 3 or 4 people. Oh, I can do $40, with the $7.95 plus the $2 Season's Best. Not a big deal. I can do that. 40 people or 4. Yeah, I thought it would be like 4 people would say, oh yeah, I want something. Oh, actually I had somebody even call today. Is it too late? So, and it's too late, but I put her on a different show. But that's how people want to help. If you can find ways that they can use their Pampered Chef products. I remember, Rhonda, at the beginning of the season or COVID, you suggested giving things to nurses. And so I did the salad jars and we ended up buying like 12 or 13 salad jars and I filled them with salads and took them to the hospital. So, people just want to help each other.
Yeah. Well, wise thing. It was very nice of you to offer free shipping. However, don't do it again.
Live and learn.
Well,
Live and learn. But
well,
the stimulus check really helped.
Well, and the other thing is you're old school too, like I am, that back in the day, you could have combined orders together and taken them somewhere where you can't.
I did combine 3 because there are people at my school.
Oh, okay,
but
there you
that's
go.
all. There were I had people from Alaska to Texas.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you've got some new people then to be in contact with. So thank you, note. And if we can help, if you'd like to ever do a fundraiser, maybe you can get some new contacts that way. But that's really awesome, Deb.
Yeah. Well,
So anyway, so my Mother's Day thing, this is kind of what we want to keep it simple, but let's be nice. you know, whose day can we make better?
Mhm.
So I'm willing, I've got plenty of old season's best. I've got other odds and ends of things we can do and would love to share that. And I even did the graphic, which most of you will, Angela about passed out when she saw it. Not my forte.
We know Rhonda very well, don't we?
Computers are not my thing. Well, anyway, so use little things like the Mother's Day thing. How can we help? Who can you volunteer? I'll tell you the fundraiser. I know that Angela's done several fundraisers saying, hey, who could use an extra $300, $400, $500 for an organization? You know, we ended up, I did a dog rescue and we ended up with about $300 that they ended up getting, which is so, you know, Dot would doing maybe something with military something.
And I will just say, like, it blew my mind, Rhonda. I never thought. So I'm a missionary kid. I'm a third culture kid, missionary kid. We're raising money for missionaries now through Pampered Chef, and I had a $3,000 fundraiser last month. That's why I had $4,500 in sales.
Can you guys kind of explain these fundraisers?
It's just a party style with Facebook, and the host, rather than getting host rewards, Pampered Chef will send a check to the organization of your choice.
Okay.
Or of the host choice. So when you set up your show, fundraiser is an option.
Okay, I've seen that on there. So I mean, and you just run the party like you would any other
Except-
party for the most part.
Yep. But again, the hostess order counts towards the fundraiser, except the
Okay.
60% off item.
They
But
get
yeah,
a 60% off item, but it's money, not products that they get. So if you've got, you know, and we threw out there and I gave, just got the dog one, but if there was some odds and ends of graphics, check out on the Facebook groups for fundraiser, you know, bringing in who, you know, who needs some extra money. What could you do with an extra $400 or $500 for your group or organization? And see what, message me if you would be in, you know, message me if you could, who, you know, who would you, and I think, how do we put that? Message me
I
if,
said if you had $500 to give to an organization, what would it be?
yeah.
And people just started commenting. And then it was I got some really interesting ones, like mind-blowing ones. And so one was, I'd give it to Jill Shaw, whatever. So I said, hey, happened to be a mutual friend. She was a past hostess. We used her old group. And we both added people to it, and it was $3,000.
That's
crazy.
And you ended up, so once you kind of got the interest from someone, then you messaged them saying, would you help host a fundraiser? You can set it up like a regular Facebook party. That's what you do. But the money then goes to the group or organization. And they can earn up to 15%. 5 of that comes from you, then 10 up to 10 from Pampered Chef. And I usually, if they hit 1,000, or I'll ask about throwing in, you know, if they do certain things, I'll throw in extra money.
I do a bonus, and it means I don't make a ton of money off of it, but it's worth it because of the overrides and stuff. But so it's 10%. Pampered Chef gives 10% up to $649. If it goes over $650, they give 15%. And then I say, for every $1,000 you do, I will do a $100 bonus.
But 5% out of that 10 and 15 comes from your commission
Paycheck.
You earn basically 15%. Or like Debbie's got her, you know, once you hit the career sales of 15,000, you get an extra 2%. So you've got that as well.
I also give a $25 bonus if they book a show.
Yeah.
If somebody books a show.
So I only match. I say I'll match. So Pampered Chef gives $3 if they do that, and then I say I'll match it.
I will say, once it's held, I will also donate like $25 to to the group.
Yeah.
So you're
And
they have
the coordinator of it gets the hostess gift.
right.
So, yeah.
And the other cool thing is, like, I had someone place an order on that. Part of the reason that fundraiser was so large, I had someone go in and buy 3 deluxe grill and griddles at full price
What?
as a Christmas present for her 3 kids. And normally I would have given her a gift, but instead I said, because you spent $1,000, I'm going to donate an extra $100 to Jill. And she was ecstatic. Like, she thought that was the best thing ever. Little did she know I was going to do that anyway, but that's, yeah.
Wow.
So I think fundraisers, as we've been talking about people needing things, this is a great thing to work with as well for parties and all. So anyway, questions, comments. I mean, we truly remember that they get anything they want in in April as a host, and then now May's things are already up as well.
We didn't even say Stoneware's back tomorrow.
Stoneware's back tomorrow.
Yay.
And I think promoting that, talking about, there's been, again, all sorts of graphics coming back, posting recipes that go along with the stoneware. Okay. They get peelers at $80 in sales. 2 or 3 things I clipped here. No, that wasn't it.
When is the rapid prep
I don't know.
thing coming?
It's another
They said
couple weeks
3 or 4
away.
weeks. And people get on all of the Facebook things and when are things coming back? No one knows. No one knows. So it doesn't really do any good to ask because we don't know. I mean, and you see something
Yeah.
2, 3, 4 times a day of when something coming back. We don't know.
Ah,
It is still
does mean
present.
We do know that the course graders and the microplane graders are out indefinitely. That is a trademarked product with Pampered Chef, and the supplier has issues due to COVID. So they're like, we do not know when that's coming back.
So, and
I noticed,
it can
with
be
the-
there something can be there 1 minute and turn around and be gone the next.
yeah, that's what happened with me in the bundt cake
Yeah.
pan. Yeah.
So, and the same thing with the seasonings. I think they're limiting like 1, but I've not seen anything written on that. Somebody had said, oh, I tried to order more than 1. For whatever reason, they've either got it blocked so you can only do 1 at a time. So they've got enough that everybody will be able to get, trying to spread the wealth out. Don't know. We have a meeting, the 6th or whatever, from the home office for directors. So we'll see if we can learn anything new with it.
Do you think we'll have conference this year?
No, we're not. It's already been decided.
Not
No.
for sure. Okay.
It will all be
Virtual.
again. Yeah, I don't think they can I'm not too sure with McCormick, and they had to make the decision early enough that COVID was still quite present. And
It still is.
So we will be virtual again this year, and I think most things are. I know my daughter Steph's been working on her group, and it's all virtual. So, but do check out the new marketing imagery. Do go check out the Stir because there's great information. Everybody that's listening, how many times have I said this now? Go check it at least once a week. Go touch base with things so you know what's going on. And in the Stir, they will talk about if there's something that will be leaving, or a lot of times they'll have some preface of what might be taking place. So, questions, comments, ideas before we sign off?
I'm good.
Did we learn anything tonight?
I did.
Yes.
Darn it.
Good.
I did. I took a lot of notes, and I just wanted to say about the Stir
Mhm.
is I go and look at it every day. And even if I saw it the day before or whatever, I learned something new and I try to research it. And I know that I've reached out to Angela a couple times and I'm like, God, just do it, So I said, do you have time to talk? Because I had a question and I was like, you know what? I'll find it. I don't want to keep bugging her. So
She found it before I could answer.
So there is so much information on there. There really is a
Yep.
lot. And I'm learning from that.
Mhm.
So
and
Between the stir and dash, it's very-
Yes.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
packed. Yeah.
Debbie and I have been around long enough that I mean, absolutely seen dramatic changes.
I
Uh,
was just thinking the same thing, Rhonda. We didn't have anything like this.
we
yeah.
couldn't do virtual parties back
No.
10 years ago. It was non-existent. We used to get the changeover season. We would get a packet this big with all the product information guide, all of it printed.
Yes.
I would
And
sit there
remember
and I
the
would
videos, we
everything
had
from
little
the-
videos that we
Right.
watched for training.
Yep.
It was nothing like it is now. Yeah.
So that and especially even in the last, what, year and a half, we've seen due to COVID in part, due to
Mhm.
the changing of the world, seen so
Yeah.
many things, I think, get better
Hmm.
with training and information and what they're trying to help us do compared to others. I know what I had pulled off as I'm gonna stop recording because I don't know that people need to